The Savannah Sparrow is one of the most numerous songbirds of North America. Named not for habitat, but for a specimen collected near Savannah, Georgia, this small brown sparrow of open grasslands has a high, thin singing voice that can sound like zit, 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 zee, zay. My name is Rob, and this is Songbirding. Birds of grasslands and farm fields are more easily found by taking to the road, so I'm driving the backroads of Lindsay Township near the hamlet of Ferndale. The land here is a large patch of farmland, known locally as the Ferndale Flats. Like most road birding outings, I'll be making stops in several locations around this area, checking fields, culverts, and tree lines. You hear some red-winged blackbirds ticking at me. That was a Savannah Sparrow. And this rattle squawk call is the eastern meadowlark. That was a red-winged blackbird song. The eastern meadowlark's just sitting on a fence, sitting on a fence post. He's taking flight again. He's going to crow across to another field, into a tree to sing. Perfect. And he sang. And there's a second meadowlark now. That's him singing, and then another one calling in the grass over here. A bit of a rattle call. There's also little tink calls you might be hearing. Those are song sparrows. That was a eastern meadowlark. That's a red-winged blackbird. Yeah, it looks like. About to have, oh, it's a meadowlark just sang. Looks like Savannah Sparrows about to sing at me here. The BUE kind of thing was an eastern meadowlark. There's the Savannah Sparrow very close to me. Now the road where there's often meadowlark, Savannah Sparrow, usually bobolink too, but none so far. Sometimes Dick Sisler here too. I don't believe there's that many in Ontario this year. A rather eruptive species, so they only show up sometimes. You can hear the eastern meadowlark singing in the background. There's another Savannah Sparrow song. So the Savannah in front of me is ticking. And there's some red-winged blackbirds in the distance also ticking, checking. There's different words for that you can use. There's a very nice meadowlark. So we pulled over another part of Side Road 10. We're hearing indigo bunting singing. I believe I'm looking at a kingbird too. Not too far from Highway 6 here, so there's a bit of traffic noise. So we got 2 indigo bunting singing. Savannah Sparrow in the distance. So we may have as many as 3 indigo buntings here. It's also a goldfinch. Kingfisher's keeping an eye on, or kingbird, sorry, is keeping an eye on me. This kingbird sitting on a telephone wire, being fairly quiet. We got a song sparrows come up. I either just saw a robin or an oriole just come up from the creek. We're on a small bridge here. I need to go get my binoculars to tell. Crow in the distance. So we either have a yellow warbler or a chestnut-sided warbler that just sang that. Did sound like it might be the pleased to meet you version though, which is chestnut-sided warbler. But nope, it was the yellow warbler version. Like I said before, those two can be confusing. Yeah, that's definitely the yellow warbler version. It's very close, chestnut-sided. That little call was just from a kingbird. Those little squawks. Lots of Savannah Sparrows singing in the background too. A little buzz from the yellow warbler as well. This kingbird will be looking for dragonflies to eat and other big insects. Butterflies, regular flies. Here go some goldfinches. Two. And it looks like there may be an eastern phoebe here, although they don't really vocalize this time of year. Just saw one fly catching. Be nice if this kingbird would say something else. It's looking like it might be fledgling. It's looking a little rough. definitely yellow warbler. Little tink sounds coming from a song sparrow. Some crow in the background, American crow. Yellow warbler is annoyed with this. A little chip sound. It's a bit of a scolding behavior from a yellow warbler. There's the other vehicle on the way, so we're going to move to our next spot. I think I'm actually hearing red-eyed vireo from the distance. There's a forest only half a kilometer east of here. Vireo's even carrying to here. So we got both red-winged blackbird and bobolink doing their check calls. Not happy I'm here. What I'd like to see is if we can get a bobolink to sing, though. Got a Savannah Sparrow singing. There we go. There was a bobolink singing in the distance, but it was too far away. There's an eastern meadowlark. Another eastern meadowlark call. Savannah Sparrow. Sounding like we're not gonna well, the bobolink's taken off. Now he's coming back. Possibly with a female in tow. No, that's a Savannah Sparrow. Maybe getting late in the year for them to be singing, I'm not sure. I've not seen as many bobolinks singing lately, though. Here comes what I think is a second bobolink. It's also just flying by. Not really saying anything. So we'll try another spot. try concession road 4. See what happens. Alright, so I pulled over. This concession 4. You can hear red-winged blackbird, you can hear red-eyed vireo. Even there's a couple of trees here. It's a culvert. Some goldfinches here. There's a yellow warbler. There's a yellow warbler. Sweet, sweet, sweeter than sweet song. Red-winged blackbird. Song sparrow and a red-winged blackbird again. The summer around here, there's an eastern meadowlark. There's our yellow warbler again. The meadowlark's echoing off the trees here, so seems like it's on the other side of the trees. There's an eastern kingbird here. Just like the other culvert, so far being quiet. The yellow warbler isn't being quiet though. There's an American robin in the distance singing. Culverts can be an excellent spot for finding a bunch of birds because you'll find a bunch of insects where the water's flowing. And of course, a lot of birds are insectivores, so they're going to get their food from here. Now there's goldfinches here too. They're famously not they're famously not insectivores, or less vegetarians, so they're here for something else. Seems to be an indigo button. No? Yeah, there's a song of American goldfinch. It's a hard one to describe. It is similar to indigo bunting, though, I find. Got some swallows flying over. Mostly tree swallows. Looks like there are a few barn swallows in here too, though. There we go, another kingbird flying over. Can you hear the goldfinch fly over now? This the Savannah Sparrows singing in the background. There we go, that's a yellow warbler again. There's the meadowlark being a lot louder now, eastern meadowlark. Song sparrow. I'm going to have to grab my camera because I'm looking at something I don't understand what kind of bird I'm looking at, but now it's moving and that's not helping. Presumably some kind of blackbird. Might have just been a red-winged blackbird. Might have just been a red-winged blackbird being backlit strangely. I've got something ticking at me too. Of course, this weird blackbird seems to have left. It's possible it was a grackle. Maybe a grackle fledgling. Explain the odd looks of the bird. Well, hoping to find somewhere with the bobolinks singing, so I'm going to keep moving, see if we can find that. There's the yellow warbler again. While I never did get audio recordings of any of the bobolink songs, I did manage clear recordings for 11 different species. To see an eBird checklist and to hear clips of each species recorded, please visit songbirding.com. Songbirding, the Bruce Peninsula, was recorded, engineered, narrated, and created by me, Rob Porter, with Creative Commons music from Kindsweiter.